Hello my dear friends and welcome to my YouTube channel The Learning Vibe. So moving ahead in our lean manufacturing tutorial series, today we are going to understand about the 7 West in lean manufacturing. What are that different 7 West and how we can overcome with that. So without wasting a single minute, let us start the video. So in this video, we are going to learn about what is meant by waste, what are different 7 West in lean, then what are various techniques to solve these 7 West problems, and at last we are going to study about what are the benefits that we can get because of elimination of these 7 West. So hope आप लोगों को ये वीडियो अच्छा लगेगा. So without wasting a minute, let us start the video. So now let us first understand what is meant by waste. So basically, waste refers to any activity that does not add value to the customer. Yes, anything that we are doing which doesn't add any value to the customer is known as waste. This basically includes these 7 West, that is overproduction, waiting, unnecessary transportation, overprocessing, excessive inventory, motion, and defects. Yes. Believe my dear friend, waste is something that the customer is not willing to pay for. जिसके लिए customer pay नहीं कर रहा है लेकिन हम activity वो extra हमारे side से कर रहे हैं, then that is totally waste activity. So whatever we are doing in the manufacturing should be value added, should be required by the customer. Then only it will be very profitable business or profitable aspect of the business. So, waste in lean is any activity that consumes resource but brings no value addition to the customer point of view, as I already told you in previous slide. In reality, the activities that indeed create value for the customer are only small portion of the whole work process. Actually, it is very true that what if we see the reality of some process, if the process is of 10 minutes, so in that 10 minutes, the real value addition work will be only 1 minute, 2 minutes, and remaining all will be non-value added work or some of the waste work. This is why business should focus on reducing the wasteful activity as much as possible. So by doing this, company can easily identify some of the prominent opportunity for improving their overall business opportunity or performance. Don't make a mistake. Not all wasteful activities can be eliminated from your workplace. Yes, not every activity can be waste. So you have to segregate your waste activity, value added activity, and non-value added activity very properly. So this is the overall concept of waste. What is waste in any industry, whether it is applied in our personal life too. So moving ahead, the second point that we are going to discuss is, see, as I already discussed you, if a manufacturing industry is concerned, so total employee time is divided into 3 kind of activities. First is waste activity, second is non-value added activity, third is value added activity. So we have to focus on eliminating the waste. Whatever waste activities are there in the employee's performance, we have to eliminate it, and whatever non-value added activities are there, we have to minimize it as much as possible. So that only I have explained. Eliminate waste, maximize value added activity, and minimize non-value added activity. Hope आप लोगों को समझ में आया होगा ये. Now we are going to understand the basic 7 West of lean. So as I already mentioned at the starting of the video, the basic 7 West are inventory, waiting, defects, overproduction, overprocessing, transportation, as well as motion. So each of these West we are going to study in detail. First is overproduction. From the name itself, it suggests that overproduction means producing more than requirement, producing more than inventory. And once it has been produced more than requirement, it will go for the excess of inventory. And it is very important that whatever is required, that much only we should produce. So first waste is overproduction. Second is waiting. Waiting means waiting for anything, waiting for material, waiting for information, equipment, approval, anything. Ideal time due to waiting for. So there should not be ideal time. Everyone, whatever time we are utilizing in the organization should be useful time. So there should be zero waiting time in the work process. Third waste is transportation. Transportation means unnecessary movement of material, workstation, location, which may lead to damage of the material or may lead to delays in the process. So there should be minimum transportation between the workstations and location. There should not be more transportation or the unnecessary transportation. Next is over processing. From the name itself, it suggests that processing more than the requirement. So there should not be over processing in any of the activity, any of the operation. Whatever is required by customer, that must only we should provide to the customer. So here we have to focus only on the value added process, and we have to eliminate all the wasteful process. Next is inventory. Yes, excessive inventory ties up the capital space, leading to increased storage cost and potential obsolescence. It is very true fact that if there will be more number of inventory, it will consume more space. It will block our space and capital. So implementing efficient inventory management system is very important in the waste reduction 7 waste program. Next is motion. Unnecessary movement of people. Motion means unnecessary movement of people for taking the material, for taking the information, for taking the approval. It will simply waste time. It will simply increase motion, and it will reduce the work efficiency place. So we have to organize our workplace in such a manner that there should be minimal motion for every workstation. And the last waste is defects. Yes, defects result in the rework, scrap, and dissatisfied customer. It is a very universal truth. If there is more number of defects, it will definitely lead to more number of rework, more number of scrap, and ultimately it will result into dissatisfaction. So implementing quality control measures to eliminate defect is very important aspect for optimizing the efficiency and basically reducing the waste. So these are the 7 prominent waste for the lean manufacturing. Now moving ahead, there is again one upgraded 8th waste, and the 8th one is untapped human potential. Yes, there is one very good tagline: not using the creative brain power of employees for continuous improvement. This is the basic meaning of this 8th waste. We have to use each and every employee of our work, of our organization, for continuous improvement projects. As I already mentioned, that lean manufacturing is not for only one people who can do it. It is a group of people. It is everyone. Lean manufacturing is done by everyone. So we have to utilize the talent of our ground floor people for continuous improvement, for bringing the things very fruitfully in the organization. So we should not waste the human talent of our organization. We should utilize human talent of each and every organization of each and every employee of the organization. होप आप लोगों को ये वेस्ट समझ में आए होंगे फ्रेंड. Now moving ahead, now we are going to see that what are the different techniques that we can use for solving each of the waste problem. So starting with overproduction, so by using proper Kanban lean manufacturing technique, we can deal with the overproduction issue and we can minimize this waste issue. Next is transportation. By doing the value stream mapping, we can eliminate this issue, because value stream mapping will help us to identify the waste of transportation, and accordingly we can eliminate the activities which are not linked with the value addition. Next is motion. Transport waste focuses on the unnecessary movement of goods, while motion waste is about the unnecessary movement of people, as I already explained you. So Gemba work can combat this by getting managers to visit workplace and identify the waste to eliminate the motion. So here the lean tool which we are going to use is the Gemba work. Next, inventory. Here both Kanban and value stream mapping are very useful technique to deal with the inventory problem. Next is waiting problem. So here we have to standardize the work for proper standardization so that there will not be any process lapse or waiting period. Next is overprocessing. For overprocessing, we can use the lead tool PDSA. And the last is defect. For analyzing the defect, we can use 5I techniques and root cause analysis technique to solve this problem. Each of these lean tool which we are using as a method to solve the waste, I have explained each of these lean tool in a separate detail वीडियो. सो मैं आपको इस वीडियो के साथ डिस्क्रिप्शन में ये सारे वीडियो का लिंक दे दूंगा. आप वहाँ पे जाके ईच एंड एवरी लिंक टूल को डिटेल में स्टडी कर सकते हैं. होप आप लोगों को ये समझ आया होगा फ्रेंड. And the last aspect which we are going to study is what are the benefits of eliminating the 7 waste from our work organization. So it will improve the process flow. Of course, it will go into minimization of lead time and cycle time. There will be less employee boredom because of the elimination of waste and proper workflow in the organization, proper utilization of equipment. Of course, it will also help us to reduce more fatigue, injuries, and absence rate in the shop floor environment. And at last, it will improve the value added per person and floor space utilization, which is very important. And at last, it will give very good RFT. RFT will be very prominent, majorly 100%. So these are some of the prominent benefits of reducing the waste from the work organization. So that's all my dear friends. आज के लिए इतना ही. होप आप लोगों को ये वीडियो बहुत अच्छा लगा हो, आपको समझ आया हो 7 वेस्ट क्या होते हैं. अगर आपको इसमें कुछ भी डाउट है तो प्लीज पुट इट इन द कमेंट सेक्शन. आई विल रीच आउट टू यू. टिल देन लाइक, फॉलो एंड सब्सक्राइब माय यूट्यूब चैनल दी लर्निंग वाइड. और मैं मिलूंगा आपको मेरे नेक्स्ट ट्यूटोरियल सीरीज में. दैट्स ऑल फॉर टुडे. सी यू इन माय नेक्स्ट वीडियो. ओके गाइस, बाय.